Hey, good afternoon, at least where I'm at. Noah Road here with a breakfast, a late breakfast for me. My sleep pattern has been off, and I've been going to bed late and waking up rather late. Anyways, I decided to kind of really take in a lot of water today and kind of like restart everything, you know, stomach and your digestion health, that kind of stuff. And I am eating this as a sort of, I guess, in honor of a friend of mine, a YouTube friend of mine, Jim. You know who you are. You've been a great inspiration for me to go vegan. Um, I have had on and off bouts of veganism, but I want to become more and more completely vegan, you know, as I go, because I do, as I suppose you could say, as I raise my consciousness to higher levels of enlightenment, I become more sensitive to sentient creatures, and I say to myself, should I really, you know, benefit my appetite at the cost of their suffering? You know what I'm saying? I get it, you know. So, anyways, I'm eating this in honor of you, my friend, who I haven't seen in a while. I care about you a lot, and I hope you're doing well. This is from what I found by doing some investigating into gut health from nutritionalists. I mean, I'm no expert or anything, but I've picked up a few tricks. Is cook your rice, or at least this is what I do. And I found that if you cook your rice a day or whatever before and you put it in the refrigerator in like containers and then you reheat it, the insulin resistance or whatever it is gets switched off and it doesn't spike the insulin levels. It really actually lowers it. It's really like super slow compared to what it was if you eat rice fresh while it's hot. Same with like sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are good for the gut health. Now, rice in itself isn't so great for the gut health, but if you cool it after, you know, preparing it, put it in containers in the refrigerator, and then the next day, that insulin, you know, reaction is lowered so much. And because of the cooling effect, it changes something in it, and it actually feeds the gut flora, I guess they call that. Another thing that's good for the gut health is cabbage, and I have both red or purple and regular cabbage here, and I boil it. On its own, cabbage doesn't taste too good, but with a little hot sauce, it's really great. I also have some prunes and some apples, and in order for and then for a little bit of protein zip and some vitamins and stuff like that, I have some nutritional yeast. It's actually got like 5 grams of protein per 2 tablespoons. And nutritional yeast goes really fantastic on rice. And a little hot sauce is fantastic with cabbage. Opinions may vary on that one. Now, in order to absorb vitamins or nutrients, I know our bodies need certain fats. So, for a vegan option for fats, tree nuts are really good, and they're better than peanuts actually, because peanuts are not real nuts. They're actually in the pea family, and they're just not as good. And a lot of times with the peanuts, they come from these crops which have a lot of moldy stuff going on, and they also spray the heck out of crops, the peas, with all sorts of strange, you know, stuff. But tree nuts are different. They don't spray the tree nuts, and they're really protected in that hard shell. So these are a healthier option than peanuts. And like I say, you get that rice, you know, prepared the day before, and it actually feeds the gut flora, I think it's called, and it does not cause an insulin spike. And and then you got the good fibers from the apples and some vitamins, and then you got the fats from the nuts that helps you absorb nutritional yeast. And also, one thing I've been getting into, and this is better than honey, is for if you want a sweetener on something, like actually as a little snack, some blueberries and some walnuts or other tree nuts in a little bowl, you could actually put a little bit of the blackstrap molasses, over it like that. And this has got also some iron and magnesium and really good stuff in it. So, anyways, it's just a couple of tips, and I've been inspired by my friend Jim to go more vegan. Okay, so anyways, this is an honor of you, my friend. Haven't seen you in a while. I care about you. And anyways, I hope that we all attain a sort of inner peace within, even though there's a lot of chaos in the world outside of us. I mean, in a world that has a lot of evil in it, I would never ever think for a second, I don't think anybody would ever think that we could ever function at our best. But I still think that we can find inner peace even in the midst of great evil and great chaos and stuff like that. And then that can be I don't know, rather than just based on the evil that we see, find inner peace even though in spite of it. All right, anyways, happy eating. Over and out for now.